Hey everybody, this is Brett with American Capital Home Loans on October 4th, and I wanted to just briefly tell you what's going on with mortgage rates. And again, we are going to look at mortgage-backed security chart, which are bonds, the bonds from which rates are derived. Okay, so again, as some of you have heard me say in the past, it's a little bit counterintuitive because as these lines go up, rates go down, and as the lines go down, rates go up. Every one of these lines represents a day. And so here what we're looking at is the past month. I'm going to look here at the past 3 months. So what you can see is that here recently, particularly over the past month, rates have come down, 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 and then we've kind of flattened out. Today, if you look at today, wasn't the best day. Rates have come up just slightly. But generally speaking, the trend has been really good. That said, it looks like we've kind of flattened out at a range here. And it's interesting because if you look back at these last 3 months and look at what happened when the range got fairly flat, we had a pretty precipitous drop, meaning rates went up for a while. And some of you may remember that. So here's the real message. Generally speaking right now, the trend is your friend. In other words, rates have been more or less steadily decreasing over time. So there hasn't been a huge, rush to lock your loan. However, there is volatility, and with the upcoming elections, I expect volatility to potentially get worse. And it's not unusual when you look at charts like this for them to correct. In other words, it doesn't go in one direction forever. It certainly doesn't go sideways forever. So what you want to do is if you are floating, is you want to understand the risks of floating. How much would you really save in your payment if your rate went down another eighth or another quarter versus locking in today? Conversely, how much would you risk if you lock it out and rates really do continue to improve? What does that look like for you, and how do you feel about it with your particular situation? A lot of this is contingent on the loan amount, to be honest with you. You have a relatively small loan amount. I'm going to say, under 200,000, the impacts tend to be fairly small. When you start to get 300, 350, 400, 500,000, the impacts can start to be quite large. So the risk and rewards can be large. So you want to just understand your risk. You want to understand the reward. And ultimately, if you want to lock, just realize you're going to be locked out on a longer time frame because of the volume of business and how busy the industry is right now. So at any rate, that kind of gives you an idea what's going on. Your loan officer will be happy to sort of talk to you about what's going on in today's market and to break down some of your options and even to explore, again, more discussion about locking or floating, depending on your situation. Look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, take care.